Hen Skupekova. I am super pumped up to be speaking with you today. Normally I would have my little boy Charlie next to me, but he's inside today. So before we get started, I just wanted to say I'm super grateful to have you here. And for everyone who doesn't know you, who are you and why you so freaking awesome?
My name is Hen Skupekova and I'm an online personal trainer and fitness coach. I was born like this. No, I'm joking. Why am I so awesome? Because I help people all around the world to achieve their health and fitness goals and whatever they want to achieve and make them happy. That's why I'm so awesome.
Love it. Hen, what got you into the health and fitness industry and like how you're currently helping the world?
What got me into the industry, I would say, is when I started getting results myself. So I started as a regular member in the gym, not knowing what to do, just winging it. I hired a personal trainer because I was just like, I want to do this properly and I want to, if I'm doing it, then it needs to be done the right way. So I hired a personal trainer who's my current partner now and started training. And the more I trained, obviously I started getting results. Loved what I saw in the mirror. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, I want everyone to feel this way. Like, what it was doing for me, I was like, everyone needs to know, like, what training does to you, to your body, to your mental health and everything. So that was my first, like, I want to do this. I want to do this for other people. I want to bring this to as many people as I can. So that was the reason why I got in the industry.
Hen, sorry, the train just went past and I didn't want it to be all loud in here. But you raised a great point. What does physical training actually do to the body and the mind that makes it so addictive?
I think is the main thing that it did for me was the confidence. Obviously, by getting results, I started being more confident in myself, in my body. I loved the results. I loved what I saw in the mirror, and it just transfer into all areas of life. So I started to be confident outside of the gym as well, as a woman especially. Yeah, I got more and more into weightlifting and proper strength training, and it's just, for a woman, it's just absolutely amazing what it does to us. I'm not only talking like about appearance, but I mean like mentally, the confidence and everything what we get out of it as women is just amazing. I would not change it for the world right now. Yeah, 100%.
And you're competing as well, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Tell us a bit about that and how you got into competing.
It was actually from my partner. Like, he's obviously, I was just training and getting results, and he saw that I was enjoying it. So he was just like, have you ever thought about competing? And I was like, no, never. But I'm one of these people that I'm up for any challenge, and I like to challenge myself. I like to set the goals, and I love achieving the goals. So I saw it as all right, let's go for it. Let's try. And once I did my first competition, then it was just like, I absolutely loved it. I secretly loved the struggle and the discipline it gave me, and I started becoming stronger through the discipline because obviously I had to be on point with my training and nutrition and everything. Yeah, absolutely enjoyed that. So that's what I'm doing now. I kept doing it. It just rolled since day one, basically.
And by the way, let's just, I'm just going to add something in here. Just so everyone knows, Hen is actually my online fitness coach as well. And she definitely keeps me very, very accountable. So I just wanted to add that in there as well. But Hen, I think more from what we really want to like dive into today is like, who is the market that you're currently helping, and what are some of the goals that you are seeing that they want to achieve with their busy lifestyles?
Women and men, 35 plus. Obviously, the majority of them are busy professionals, busy jobs, busy lifestyles, parenting, and stuff like that. The main goal is always, is usually the losing weight, following by higher energy levels, because everyone wants to look good, but everyone wants to feel good as well on a daily basis. And if you got a high performing job, that's what you need. You need that energy right alongside with it. So that's the main goal. That's the main thing that people come to me for, like, losing weight, higher energy, just generally feeling healthier basically, and fitter, looking fitter, feeling fitter as well. So
from I guess the easiest next steps for any man or woman wanting to lose weight and have more energy, what sort of advice would you give someone at the moment if they were watching this on how they'd be able to walk away with a bit of an action plan today when it comes to, you know, those two goals?
Start with your nutrition.
Ah.
The main thing. That's the main thing. Everyone, you know, the more I work with people, the more I see it everywhere. Everyone sort of has that idea in mind that they need to be 100% on point with their training. They need to spend hours training if they want to, you know, lose weight. Well, that's not the case. And that's sort of my mission to bring this to attention more and more to more people, that it is actually your nutrition that determines your results and your energy levels specifically. So 100% start with your nutrition, getting that on point. What I'm seeing more and more is actually, because obviously these people are busy in jobs and in their lives. A lot of them are not fueling their body properly, which obviously is resulting in not enough energy even for like daily tasks. So definitely the nutrition is the main thing.
Now, I'm not quite sure if I'm correct here, but don't you have a famous nutrition guide? I've seen it. All I see is people asking and saying they've been using this guide. Is there somewhere that the viewer will be able to get that guide? Because that's a nutrition template that you use, yeah, that you give out to people.
Yes, it's a very simple nutrition template, basically, that I offer just as a free guide. If someone doesn't know where to start or have absolutely no idea about nutrition, or, you know, what they should be doing in regards to their diet, then yes, I'm the person to come to.
What we'll do is we'll actually put a link to that guide in the comments of the video.
Okay.
Yeah, so that people can actually start taking action on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. With what you're seeing in the marketplace, especially, you know, being an influencer on LinkedIn and getting, like, some of your workout videos have gotten nearly 100,000. I think it was like, the last time I saw it was like 99,000 and something views on there on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy. And I think too, a good reason why is that the message behind it is like, you go through the same struggles as anyone else, don't you? You go through the same thing.
I get this from people a lot. People think that I don't have struggles and everything is just so easy for me. And, you know, it is absolutely not the case. Trust me, like, I might be on different fitness level as someone else, but I still have my own struggles. So I was sort of just trying to share with people, just for them to see that it's not just that easy for me, because I'm a fitness professional. It's not just a piece of cake for me either. So okay. I do have my own struggles.
How have you been able to manage them and even like overcome some of them, because you've been doing it for so long? Even though like they still, you know, they're constantly always, you know, it doesn't get any easier, does it?
Rule number 1, do not rely on motivation.
Love that. That
is every single time I start conversation with someone, they always bring up the motivation. Yeah, that's the absolute number 1 rule. No matter, you have to forget how you feel. Sometimes the motivation is there. Next week, it might not be there. You know, it comes, it goes. If we rely on it, we're never gonna get the results I would never get the results I have today. I would never be where I am today if I was relying on my motivation levels to go and train. You know, it just comes back down to your habits and to discipline. That it's all about building the discipline, forgetting sometimes that I do have days that I just don't want to go and train. But if I've got that goal, let's say that I'm prepping for a competition, I'm stepping on stage, I wake up one day, I'm like, that's the last thing I want to do today, train. But I just remember, it's going to bring me that one step closer. Every time I push through something like that, it's making me stronger mentally as well. And it just sort of adds up. The more you do it, the more you have days like this and you push through them, the stronger you become. And then you just rolling. You know, you're just on the roll. Like, if you feel like it, if you not feel like it, you've got a plan, you've got a discipline, you follow it, those will come.
Hen, what are some of the challenges you're seeing, especially on LinkedIn and Instagram as well? With you know, everyday men and women, especially what's been happening in the past few months with the pandemic. What are you kind of seeing is like the main challenges that people are trying to overcome when it comes to their health and fitness and, you know, building those healthy habits?
I think all this pandemic is not making it easier on anyone at the moment. Obviously, some people find it really hard to be, you know, stuck at home and just, I think having a routine is extremely important, especially like over times like this. I always advise people get some sort of routine in place. Either you make up a plan yourself or you hire someone to do the plan for you, and to just staying consistent throughout the pandemic and staying at home and lockdowns and everything. We're just having another lockdown here, like starting from today. Actually, today we're officially in another lockdown. So I'm just reminding my clients as well, just to keeping consistent, trying to it doesn't need to be anything big. It can be just 20 minutes workout a day, just to pump those endorphins, making you feel better about yourself, a little bit happier.
Yeah.
And just to keep it ticking basically throughout. It doesn't need to be anything big.
Yeah, I love that. I think you raised like a great point, and what I really love about the way you coach as well is it's a lifestyle. It's not going to be if I can't be perfect with starting Monday, then I just won't do it. It's just about building those little habits. That's what I've really taken away from you is and obviously it's something that I obviously talk about a lot as well. But just getting started today, taking that one small step, because as you said, you're building momentum. You're starting to feel a little bit better, so you want to do more of that. You want to feel like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. It can be, it can be anything. It can be start with one healthy meal a day, It can be start with going for a walk a day. It doesn't need to be 0 or hundreds, you know what I mean? People sometimes think it's all or nothing. No, sometimes people all the time they think it's all or nothing game, when that's not true, because it's life. There is always going to be something. You might get busier at work, so you're not going to be as consistent with your training, but that doesn't mean that you can't be consistent with your nutrition, let's say. So you sort of have to adapt as you go. Like, life happens.
Yeah.
Next week something may come up, something may come up, and you can't go to a gym or something, then you just adapt. So it's sort of about forgetting the perfect scenario, because everyone's got a perfect scenario in their head. They need to be 100% on point. It's more about consistency rather than perfection, and that's what people need to be reminded that every single day.
I love
that's it. Consistency over perfection, always.
And I'd just like to add too, is when I actually started working with you, it wasn't a perfect time, because we just had baby Charlie, and I
asked you a couple of times, do you really want to do it now?
Yeah. And it's just like, you practice what you preach, but also like there's never going to be a perfect time for anything. You'll always have something popping up, like you were just saying. Do you know what I mean? Like you get on holidays. Holidays doesn't mean that you just stop moving your body. Like those sorts of things. It's a lifestyle. You go on holidays, you continue. You go, on your work, you're working away, right?
Absolutely.
You're traveling. Like, you're still doing that. You're still looking after yourself. It's no excuse to just drop the ball and then just let it all go and say, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy myself, But you can enjoy yourself and also look after yourself at the same time.
Absolutely, yeah.
The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And as soon as you get into that little habit, I know, and I've said this to you a few times, I like to have a beer or two every other night. Now, I've really just cut that right back, because I said to myself, I'm only having 2 alcoholic beverages a week, okay? And the main reason is that I like to just unwind and chill out, right? And that's just the way I do it. And I've really cut that back. I'm feeling so much better, in all honesty, in my mental state. But I think what you're saying there, just about making it flexible, making it fit your life, and we can all make it fit, can't we?
Absolutely.
What do you want the viewer to take away from today? Because we've really been like diving into, we could speak all day about this, about fitness and nutrition.
Oh, yes.
But what do you want the viewer to be able to take away from the conversation today?
I'm just going to point out all those bullet points, like, to take away, that never rely on motivation. Don't wait for motivation to come to start doing something, because it comes, it goes, it's never consistent. So never rely on the motivation. Get your nutrition on point. No matter what your fitness goal is, it will start with your nutrition.
Yeah.
Toning up, fat loss, weight loss, it is your nutrition that determines your results as the main thing. So that's second. And consistency over perfection, always, always, always. If one thing fails, if your training fails this week because you're too busy at work, good. no problem at all. Stick to your nutrition, fuel your body right, get through the busy week, pick it up when you're ready. Forget all or nothing mindset. It's always just consistency over perfection. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be consistent.
Oh, that is just freaking awesome.
Killed it. I just killed it.
You absolutely killed that, Hen. Hen, where can the viewers find you?
My main social media account is LinkedIn. So just my name, Hen Skupekova. Connect with me, please. I like to share all things health and fitness, my views on it. I'm always honest in what I'm bringing to the table. So yeah.
You're real as. You're raw and you're real. I love it.
Yes, always.
And do you have a website as well?
I've got a website as well. Yes, it's sassyfitness.co.uk. You know, sassy.
Sassy.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So I'll put those links in the comments of the post as well. You're also on Instagram, aren't you, as well?
That's more my personal account, but feel free to connect with me. Yep. My name is Hen Skupekova.
All right. I'll add that into the comments as well. Hen, in all honesty, I don't really want to go right now. I'm having such a great time. But let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for today. Great chatting. Absolutely. And if people want to learn more about you, they can go to LinkedIn, your website, Instagram, and I'll pop your email there as well if they want to email you. But thank you so much for taking time out. I'm super grateful to be working with you. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come for you, especially in your business journey as well. So, boom.
Thank you so much for having me. Boom.
Love your work. Now it's time for you to get the most out of this and comment below. This is where I will personally come in and give you the answers that you need. And as always, the best discussions happen over at LeaWayFitness.com.au. This is where I can give you all the guides, programs, and insights I can't fit into these videos. Plus the free diets and workouts are waiting for you now. And if you like this video, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a video and I can send them straight to you. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon in the LeaWay Lifestyle Community.